Welcome back to the Friendsim. We just finished up Theseus, who is a good girl, who... she's just a very relatable, tired troll. I love her quite a bit. She had a very nice ending. Very sweet. But now it's time for Chixie Roixmr, who is an orange blood, and kind of has a... Maybe it's just the name, but like... Immediately, she has me thinking about Roxy for some reason. Anyway, let's get into it. Move my boxes around. Your point is, you need a whole wardrobe change? You should have asked Edward for one of her rad leather jackets. You could really make one of those work. Geez, this is kind of a crummy neighborhood. And there you go again, making snap judgments. Get a little alien culture into you and suddenly you're an expert. Apparently somebody named Chixie Roixmr was messaging my chat box just now. Anyway, anyway, back to this. Looks like you found the Alternian nightlife. Well, technically all life here is nightlife. If people are nocturnal here, then shouldn't nightclubs be called day clubs? We've been wondering about that. Like, shouldn't all, like, it got mentioned in the last one, but shouldn't like the dark web on Alternia be called the bright web? Shouldn't the nightclub be the day club? Anyway. Maybe the lure of dancing and getting smashed with strangers is not enough to get people to brave the blistering sun. You doubt you'd brave a stiff breeze for it? You aren't much of a partier? But recently you're all about new experiences. You'll try anything once. A long line of people snakes along the side of a building. It doesn't appear to be moving. The club must not be open yet. Hi, cat. Where are you going? No, that's my water. Cat paws. Hold on a moment while my cat sorts himself out. You can see his tail over here, probably. Yep. Okay. Freaking cat hair everywhere. The club must not be open yet. You consider getting in the line, but there are so many people here. You really are more of a one-on-one friendship type. Yeah, cat paws. You go around the back instead, to your old friend the back alley in the dumpster. Distantly you hear music. It comes in every few seconds and then drops off. Maybe a sound check. You hear something else. A musical sigh. No, it's not a musical sigh. A musical sigh comes from up ahead. You turn a corner and find the girl standing alone outside the back entrance. A heavy door is propped open with a chunk of concrete, like someone has gouged it out of the street. The girl has on a sweater dress and leg warmers, a bronze sign splashed across her chest. You wonder if you should consider painting a sign onto your own clothes just to make everyone seem more, just to make yourself seem more normal. Yeah, no, probably no point. You'd also need to paint yourself gray and find a pair of fake horns. Who would do something like that? Sounds like a huge pain with absolutely no benefits. I see you. I see what you're doing there, writers. The girl hasn't noticed you yet. She is staring at her feet and sighing. Also, she's making weird little whoops and clicking noises, or singing a few bars of wordless notes. Starting low and then climbing up high. Wow, it sounds pretty good. The enclosed space between the alley walls makes it seem like it's coming from all directions. Maybe you should just leave. She looks busy. But then another troll sticks their head around the open door, shooting the girl an unkind look and kicking the cement block doorstop away. Ah, heck. There's really only one reason you could prop open a door. Grab the door before it can close. Stand there like an asshole. I'm gonna go with the wrong choice first. Stand there like an asshole. Fake horns. Big ones? Well, it depends. If you're cosplaying the summoner, then yes, big horns. The biggest horns you can find. Like, I'm sure you've all seen those pictures of, like, how it became kind of a game for Homestuck cosplayers to make the biggest summoner horns they could. And so there are just some And so, like, you see the ludicrous ones where they need, like, a half dozen people on each side holding up the fucking ox horn. It's great. It's kind of hilarious. Anyway, let's be an asshole. Like the witness to a disastrous car accident, you stand there and watch as the girl notices the door closing and lets out a squeak, jumping for the handle. She misses it and smacks her knee against the metal frame. Ow! Jesus. Is that what you mean? Yeah, I think somebody just linked a picture of it in chat. Yes, exactly. There it is. Okay. Right here. Let's just pause the video for a second. Guess reactions? That's the one I need. Yeah, like that. Look at this nonsense. This is ridiculous. I love it. I love this fandom. Anyway, back to the game. Anyway, this is not the orange blood we are here to focus on, though. We have a new orange blood. Like the witness to a disastrous car accident, you stand there and watch as the girl notices the door closing and lets out a squeak, jumping for the handle. She misses it and smacks her knee against the metal frame. Ouch! Damn it. She has a soft, musical voice, even when she's swearing. You ask if she's okay. She stops rubbing her knee and looks up at you. You're quite a bit taller than her, but she looks older than some of the other trolls you've hung out with. No worries. Well, at least not about my leg. If you want something to worry about, I'm sure I can come up with some ideas without much trouble. You assure her that you've had plenty to worry about recently, although you appreciate the offer. She gives a fruitless tug on the back door. She knocks. Nobody comes. She knocks again. Still nothing. You tell her that someone kicked her doorstep out of the way, and she looks disappointed but not surprised. Oh well, I'll just have to go back around to the front. Could be worse. Would you care to join me? Well, maybe this was the correct route after all. Oh my god, you thought she'd never ask. This is working out perfectly. You were so glad she got locked out back here with you and the rest of the garbage. I'm Chixie Roixmr, although I'm sure you already know that. I don't think you're an idiot or anything. You know, meet and greets are usually after the show, but you seem nice. The rest of the garbage? Yes. Chat's caught what the hum we said there. You aren't sure how she figures that, since all you've done is stand around. It's true, though, so you don't protest. You are nice. Super nice. You might be the nicest son of a bitch on this whole dang planet. You ask her if she's performing here tonight. Of course. Why else would I be warming up in a dirty back alley? You tell her that you've seen people do far weirder things. She laughs. You aren't wrong. People around here will do anything for attention nowadays. For instance, you're walking around in the bathrobe. You cough delicately. True. Very true. She's got you there. If you come inside with me, I can give you an autograph. I don't have anything to write with back here. Excuse me. Chixie, misspelled, seems to think that you are a fan who managed to get past security to accost her in person. She doesn't seem too upset, though. More like delighted. You think back many friends ago to when Surava told you that it was dangerous for low bloods to get popular. You wonder if Chixie trusts you because she thinks you are also a low blood, or maybe she's just not that popular. You follow her back to the front of the club, past the line of trolls waiting to get inside. A guy whistles at her and she gives him a flirty little wave, along with a flat smile. A customer service smile. She shows the bouncer something in her palm husk, and he lifts up the velvet rope. They're with me. They're my +1. Wow, you've never been anyone's +1 before. A bunch of people in line look annoyed, but Chixie ignores them. You follow her, tripping a little on the hem of her robe, your robe. Be careful, huh? You don't want to twist an ankle. Did you hear that firework? Yeah. Chixie speaks with a yilt, like a character in a musical game ready to burst into song. You hope you aren't supposed to participate if she does. You're a little too busted for impromptu dance numbers, and you're also liable to flash someone in this robe. You hear music and chatter from down the hall, but Chixie pulls you in another direction, towards the dressing room. You pass several closed doors, stopping in front of one that seems to be in the process of being cleared out. A bunch of shit is spilled out onto the hall, clothes trailing out of suitcases. A microphone cord seems to be slithering slowly among the detritus. Charming. God, I can't do anything without someone messing around, locking me out, and now this. The hell? Come on. Who did this? I'm seriously out for blood tonight. Looks like someone commandeered her dressing room while she was out, as well as tossed out all her shit into the hallway. Rude. Jesus. I have to deal with this. I'll be right back. You can borrow some clothes if you want. In fact, I insist. She leaves you in the cramped little room. It's dark in the hall, but everywhere in Alternia is kept darker than is comfortable for you. You're getting used to it, though. You imagine you humans used to have to deal with this all the time back before electricity, provided they didn't die immediately of, like, dysentery. You flick on the outline of white... you flick on the outline of white bulbs around the mirror. Oh, wow. Even in the soft, flattering light, you look like a grade-A free-range disaster? Tagora's expensive Rainbow Drinker serum has rubbed off, and now you're mostly just dusty. You wade through a couple of Chixie's suitcases, but everything here is too small for you. There's a couple sweater dresses and a hoodie that might fit, but without a pair of pants, that's going to get real scandalous real fast. The only thing you find that works in the whole damn dressing room is a floaty purple dress hanging in the back of the door. Definitely not your style. You would never wear anything like this at home. But fuck it, roll with the punches, right? And not just in violent ways, fashion ways. You give a little experimental twirl in front of the mirror. You aren't going to break any hearts, but you'll do. It's actually you actually kind of dig it. That does sound nice. Okay. You're busy reminding yourself when Chixie comes back. She sniffles sharply, and there are tear tracks in her face, but she isn't crying anymore. In fact, she looks mad at hell. Okay, so this isn't a reaction to the dress, but it was kind of funny when I thought it was for a second. Calling it now. That dress belongs to a purple blood who is going to do horrible things to you. No bet. Oh, damn. Is she mad at you? Did you manage to fuck something up without even being there? You've got mad fuck-up skills. I got bumped. They kicked me off the lineup. I was supposed to be opening, but some new band came in and they have a purple blood drummer. So the club owner lets them take my place. Of course. Of course. This is how it always goes. Yeah. And there's a purple blood drummer, you say, and we are wearing a purple dress. And things are going to get interesting soon. God, she looks so sad. Time to break out your finely tuned comforting muscles. Before you can get those guns out, someone oozes up to the two of you. Someone you recognize. Someone whose sprite is also missing. Oh, hey! Okay, well, we have another broken sprite. I am not blaming Zebra. Okay, so if you watched the previous episode, the second sprite animation was broken in the other chapter 2. That time we got visited by I'm not going to spoil it. Watch the episode if you haven't. But yeah, it's like the same thing happened where a second sprite is supposed to show up here, and apparently that functionality is broken in this volume for the moment. But since it's Zebra, yay! We don't have to look at Zebra anymore. That's not a bug, that's a feature. And I am not playing Zebra. Yeah, the other time was last time I just moved my camera around, so I filled in for the missing sprite. We are not going to be doing that. I'm not going to be Zebra for this. We're just gonna deal with the fact that he is not here. Perfect. God, I'm sweaty. Alright. Okay. Well, now we gotta deal with this guy. With Zebra's ghost haunting me. Okay. Okay, Zebra Ghost. Well, yeah. Oh, incredible, Miss Roixmr. What are the odds? Pretty good, because you seeked her out personally, you freaking... It must be fate. Well, you chirped that you were coming to the show, so I guess the odds are pretty good. Zebra doesn't let this dim his sparkle. He isn't the type of guy who lets facts get in the way. He hasn't even noticed you. He's too busy kissing the back of Chixie's hand. Looking good, baby. I'm kind of a mess. I've been crying. Well, crying looks good on you. Shut up. Zebra finally glances your way and does an extremely exaggerated double take. Oh yeah, this is the other funny thing. If you've been on Tumblr, one of my followers did an experiment where they tried to delete Zebra from the Friendsims from the previous volume where he appeared. Very Doki Doki Literature Club, just deleting his character file. And it broke the game, as you would expect. But apparently it succeeded in some way because now Zebra isn't here. So, hey, half a victory. Zebra finally glances your way and does an exaggerated double take. Wow, damn, I didn't even recognize you. You cleaned up really nice, you know. Weren't you already cleaned up before? Never mind. You haven't cleaned up at all, really? You haven't bathed since Dora's fancy ablution trap? All you've done is put on a slinky dress. It's not like you aren't happy to see Zebra. I'm not. You are! He's one of your many success stories. He's just, you know, the kind of friend you want to think back on fondly from time to time, remembering all the good times. Yeah, not necessarily the kind you want to hang out with, or have hang all over you, like he is right now. Oh, god damn. Chixie looks at his arm around your shoulder and seems momentarily annoyed. Then her expression skips a couple tracks and hits back on neutral. So, you've met? Where? Online? In a forum? Can I join? Not in a forum. Unless you're talking about the forum. Ugh, fuck. He winks. Fate just keeps bringing us together, doesn't it? Unfortunately, yes. Just like you and me, Chixie baby. Well, that's not fate. That's you being a goddamn stalker. Chixie laughs. Now that she's gotten over her surprise, her entire demeanor has changed. Her body language has relaxed, and she keeps biting her lip. She looks like an actor demonstrating bashful on command. Zebra is eating it up. It was really nice of you to post about my EP on your blog. I got a lot of listens from that. For people in chat, I am actively flipping off the screen right now. Valid. Excuse me. Babe, have I ever told you that I think you're so strong? Seriously, little blood girls are so strong. Chixie laughs again. It sounds painful. Maybe once or twice. All the time. I love your new stuff. That one song, Poisonous Moon or whatever. Bloody Sun. Right, yeah, exactly. Real good stuff, sweetheart. Don't say sweetheart. I can't wait to hear more tonight. Oh, right. He doesn't know Chixie got bumped. Oh, hey, we can actually maybe put his, maybe we can actually get this asshole to put his privilege to some good use. Chixie meets your eyes. She seems to be trying to communicate something entirely using her eyebrows. Let's see. I actually want to, like, try to be successful. Tell Zebra that Chixie isn't going to perform. Or tell her, or mind your own damn business. Oh, this is actually tricky. Because here's the risk I see. The risk I see with this option, telling Zebra what's up, is that we tell him that she's not going to perform, and so he invites us over to his place. Yeah. So. It's like, well, I mean, high risk, high reward, right? Well, and he's so chicken shit that I don't know that he would be inclined to, like, try to get her back on track. It's, yeah. So yeah, I really don't know. Like, this could be really good or really bad. I don't know, but I'm picking it. Oh, whoop, I did save. I think we picked the wrong choice. You tell Zebra about the higher class... I did remember to save just then, right? Yes, I did. Okay. I got so hung up on the choice that, like, yeah. Oh dear. We have stressed out the cinnamon roll. That's okay. You tell Zebra about the higher caste trolls coming in and taking Chixie's place. She starts making frantic motions behind Zebra's back and shaking her head, but immediately stops when he turns to look at her. Oh no, I was right. This was bad. Oh no. That true, babe? Oh no. It's not a big deal. This sort of stuff happens in the business all the time, or so people tell me. Don't worry about it. No, I am worried. I always worry about lowbloods in terrible positions who can't help themselves at all. Oh no. I'll take care of it for you. I'm concerned. You really don't have to. Hey! Oh god, the sprite works! Fuck. God damn. Oh, shit. And of course, now of all times, when he's being creepy, is when it works. Zebra touches her arm for way longer than is necessary. It's more of a shoulder rub than a pat. Chixie seems to be trying very hard not to shrug him off. Your powers failed, soulless gamer. He's back. He like Monica before him, he has come back from the dead of being deleted. Her smile belongs on a Halloween mask, a rictus grin. The two of you watch him swagger off back towards the front of the hall. Chixie lets out a breath. I wish you hadn't done that. He's got a really popular music blog, and he's indigo, so I have to be polite. One bad review from him and it's all over for my career. I tried to interact with him as little as possible. You hadn't realized that Zebra was a musician? Oh, he's not. He just reviews albums and shows, stuff like that. He makes a lot of reposts, but he's got a ton of followers. Don't get me wrong, it's really nice to be noticed, but he's just a little pushy. I don't have time in my life right now for quadrants, you know what I mean? You do. You so do. Does Zebra try what he tried with you on every lowblood he meets? You aren't sure if that makes you feel worse or better. Yeah, I'm... neutral. I just assumed Zebra was a piece of shit from the beginning. And just kind of assumed it was a given that he's like this all the time. Chixie talks about him like he's a natural disaster, a tornado that she has to avoid to keep from getting torn apart. Like it's just an inevitability that people would treat her like she owed them something. I don't want to seem ungrateful. You tell her that she doesn't seem ungrateful from where you're standing. She doesn't seem to be doing anything wrong. She sighs, blowing a piece of hair out of her eyes. Too bad doing everything right doesn't automatically mean things will go your way. Ugh. When Zebra comes back, such little time has passed that you don't think he could possibly have done anything. He shows you and Chixie all of his teeth. I got it all fixed up for you. You go on tonight. Is that thunder? Might have been thunder. We may have to wrap this up before I get a power outage. You go on tonight. So yeah. So now we're on to risk number 2 with this plan. So my first primal fear was that Zebra was going to invite us over to his house. My second fear, now that we are on this route, is that he just pissed off a purple blood. Which is not as bad as having to spend time with Zebra, but it is still pretty bad. So let's just see how this wraps up. In fact, you're headlining. Whose toes did you step on, you stupid goddamn horse? You're welcome. Ugh. What can I say except you're welcome? Oh, shit. Chixie's mouth drops open. Oh, yeah. We are What? How? Oh, we are in such deep shit. We are in such deep shit. I get to do anything I want in my own club. Oh, this is his club, is it? Okay. Wait. What? I bought it from the owner. Oh, is he fucking Bruce Wayne? Jesus Christ. What can I say except go fuck yourself? Go fuck yourself. Yes, much better. Thank you for that, Lisa Joy. What can I say except we're dead soon? Another primo line. Also from the actual movie. What can I say except we're dead soon? Well, I bought it from the owner. He's just a teal. Seriously, business ownership? A little ambitious for a mudblood, isn't it? Okay. I'm just gonna do the angry drinking thing. Oh. Well, ambitious for a mid-blood. I convinced him that it would just be easier for him and everybody else if a high blood took over. I've been meaning to get into the club scene anyway. Now you'll always have somewhere to perform. Provided you do everything I say all the time. Like, I know I've been on a Hamilton kick because I just got the, because I just saw it this weekend, but this is seriously like some King George bullshit. Cause when push comes to shove, I will kill your friends and family to remind you of my love. La da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da. He grins to show that it's just a joke, but there's also something in his smile that you really, really don't like. You regret asking for his help. So does Chixie, apparently. She gets right in your face. Nice work. Now I owe him even more than before. This is the only club around here that will let low-blood solo acts perform. You can find your own way out, can't you? Ugh. Well, that's another troll life ruined. God, like, I made the joke before that the worst endings so far have been Applejack's failure route, where her Lucius gets kidnapped, Bronia's failure route, where you get a bunch of babies killed. Let's see, the last one, the other Volume 6 troll, Theseus. Where you basically ruin her life, but none of those are as bad as any of the Zebra routes because you have to hang out with Zebra. And now we have just inflicted Zebra upon this poor girl. So this is quite possibly the worst ending yet. Is Polypa available? Yeah, we need somebody to kill a high blood. Oh, it's terrible. Worst ending, how could you? Fuck. Yep, okay, well, let's get out of here. Okay, well, first of all, let's load up the quick failure, and just do that real quick. Grab the door before it can close. So yeah, this one, I'm betting it's just gonna be like, she thanks you, and then she runs back inside, and that's the end of her whole story. Displaying the dexterity of someone far healthier and far less dressed in a slinky bathrobe. You grab the door before it can be slammed closed. Before it can slam closed. The blonde's blood girl's attention snaps up and she breaks off mid-note. She takes in the misplaced concrete and you holding the door. Oh, thanks for catching that. I would have had to go all the way around the front. Must have been the wind. Just what sort of wind do they have here that could pick up a chunk of rock the size of a turtle? Unless wind is urban slang for some rude douchebag. She gives you a quick little smile and darts to the door, letting it close behind her with a solid click. Yep. Locked. The brief, gleaming flare of friendship you felt when she smiled at you in earnest thanks shudders and dies. You really had a moment there, but now she's inside and you're out here, where you will never reap the fruit of glorious friendship you planted with that act of kindness. Geez, what's the point of doing something nice if you don't get any credit for it? Okay, that was kind of funny. Zebra explicitly mentions Chixie by name as Rob. Oh, that's right, he does. I forgot about that. Well, because I tried to, like, block all of that out of my memory. But, like, on his route when he's hanging out with you, like Chixie is the one he takes you to. I think that's who he says he wants to, like... He's, like, when he invites you to go out for the night, that's where he's going. That's what he wants to do, is go see Chixie. And then you don't, for some reason, because he's a flighty asshole. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna mind your own damn business. Chat saying, game over? Fuck that. Reaching the door. Let's get some Rainbow Six Siege up in here. We can make this friendship work with enough C4. You follow Chixie's lead and don't say anything. Zebra will find out pretty soon anyway when the show starts and Chixie doesn't get on stage. He takes off, saying he's going to get a spot in the pit. There's no pit here. Her earnest, polite look drops as soon as Zebra's out of sight. She's letting you see all the bits of herself that she has to hide from other people. You wonder if it's because you don't matter that much, or because she can sense your trustworthy nature. You are a natural optimist when it comes to friendship, so you decide to believe the latter. Come on, I want to get a good look at the jerks who took my stage from me, so I can talk about them in my vent chitter. You can follow it if you want. Only like 4 people do. It's not like anybody cares about my problems anyway. You risk an encouraging pat between her shoulder blades. She sniffs and wipes her nose. At least I have you, my one non-creepy fan. At least I think you aren't creepy. I guess I don't know you that well. You assure her that you aren't creepy. At least not as creepy as that guy. Yeah, I mean, yeah, absolutely. Like normally every time a MSPA reader like congratulates himself, it's for something a little over the top. But no, I am absolutely giving him this one. He is definitely better than Zebra. Chixie starts to respond, but then backs off. Her voice sticks in her throat like she swallowed a bug. Oh, wait, they actually eat bugs here? Like she swallowed a live bug? Actually, they might eat live bugs? Well, fuck. Smile cancelled. Anyway, Chixie stops talking and you realize it's because she's listening instead. The first band is on, and going from Chixie's expression, this must be the band that scooped her. My one non-creepy fan. I can't believe it. I can't! She takes off. You aren't sure if you're supposed to follow, but she swoops back in and grabs your hand to drag her along behind her. Oh yeah, in fact, this was the same club background from when Zebra took us out. You go back to the club entrance and up a staircase, emerging on a tiny backstage area. Chixie stops just outside the stage lights. The band on stage is 4 trolls, mixed cast judging from their clothes. Although you suppose they don't have to wear clothes the color of their blood, though most trolls seem to. Law or tradition, both are dangerous to break. That's my song! Holy shit! They didn't just steal my set, they stole my set list! Her cheeks flush a ruddy brown and she shakes with rage. She begins singing along with them. Twist and pull, breathe the terror of life and hell, spines and gore, furthermore in this nightmare's island spell. Airs above, light below. Knocking on your high's front door, love me please, I abhor. It has kind of a twangy country feel to it, except it's about murder, or maybe love, you can't tell. The more you love someone, the more you want to kill them. Not doing it with the racist accent, but you get the idea. It just doesn't seem to fit the band's onstage vibe. It doesn't really fit Chixie's either, but then again, you haven't seen her perform. Maybe she's really different when she gets in the spotlight? She's crying now? Tears? Oh, god damn it. Tears streaming down her face as she sings. It's all over. No one's gonna believe I wrote this music. Some little dirt blood country girl? Oh. You remember what Surava told you about High Blood stealing their music and acting like they wrote it? God, it's so unfair. That sucks. Where's the bar? I mean, like, this is my instinctive response. I'm gonna be completely honest. Oh, fuck. Chixie, be careful. I mean, threatening to do something. I mean, again, this is a high-risk, high-reward suggestion here, because, another extra response one, because, like, this could be awesome. This could also get us all killed. Yeah, you know? So let's go with the risky option, because, like, even if it fails, it's going to be interesting. Yeah. Chixie clenches her fists. Yeah! What are we going to do? She reaches into a snarled mess of equipment and comes back with a microphone that only looks a little bit squirmy. Then she walks over to a costume rack and pulls down the mask. It's plain white, like the Phantom of the Opera masks, jarringly stark against the gaudy organic styles of most everything else in Alternia. Oh, is this going to turn to a rap battle? She waits for a dip in volume in the song, and she gets one right after the bridge. Then she switches on the microphone and takes a huge breath. This just turned into a Gritzico. Shut the fuck up! I have neighbors, so I'm not actually going to scream. Sorry. The shot reverberates around the club. The sound of the crowd dips, then falls off almost entirely. The band staggers to a slow, rattling stop. Nobody seems to know what's going on. Oh, hell. This isn't what you meant. You meant, like, egg their tour bus or trash them online. We're going full Agretsuko. I love this. Chixie steps up into the light, and a murmur goes up through the crowd. The band singer lowers her microphone. She's in a short blue dress with long, vicious claws painted red. You aren't up on all the trends, but you're pretty sure that red is edgy. Thank you for that fashion commentary. Chixie covers her microphone and says something to the band. The cerulean stares at her for a few seconds before laying out a condescending spray of laughter. Sure, honey, okay. Condescending and sweet, like Chixie's a toddler who happened to ride her on stage. She points finger guns at the guy in the soundboard. Rizzer, give the lady a beat. Oh, we're doing this. Oh god. You know what this is. Oh, hell yeah, you do. Once again, this whole night, MSPA reader is like just a half step behind me with these reactions. I love it. You see Chixie's face framed by the lights, focused and intent, all simpering gone. You like that? I wrote it. You hit that? I own it. Coming in hot, trying to steal my spot. Oh lord, is this a limerick? Just grab my bulge and deep-throat it. A dirty limerick? Holy shit, she's really doing this thing. A rap battle? Jesus. I mean, slam poetry isn't ancient Alternian art, is it not? Yes, ancient Alternian slam poetry time. Yes! The cerulean girl spits some stuff back. It's kind of basic, just general insults about Chixie's blood color and her lyrics being stale. Considering she stole Chixie's song, that doesn't really fly. Proceed to have the sickest rap-off in the history of Paradox Space. The crowd doesn't know that, though. They're eating it up. They probably think it's all part of the show, some fiery little lowblood coming on stage to shake things up. Paint your claws red, paint your mouth brown, act like you know what it's like down here on the ground. The crowd whoops. This might be a high blood-owned club, but there's definitely a lot of lowbloods in the crowd. Bad's imitation. I got no expectation. That's your final station. You aren't going to hit higher than this collaboration. You aren't like a rap expert or anything, but you can definitely tell that Chixie isn't either. She gets breathless towards the ends of lines and hits some words strangely, but the crowd is really feeling her. Chixie has some real abdominal sausages. Yeah, she does. Definitely more than they're feeling the cerulean. Chixie's voice picks up speed and power as she gains confidence, drawing energy off the crowd. You realize you're leaning forward too, making sure you catch every word. She goes through a whole list of the band's shortcomings, including their fashion sense, their talent level, their interpersonal clusterfuck, that they're apparently a pretty well-known group online. She throws in some stuff about them stealing her music, and the crowd was like this is a middle school cafeteria. So kill me, call the drones. It won't change a bit of what they all know. When you're a thief, what do you expect? I beat you all square. Hey, show some respect. Chixie drops the mic. The room erupts. Holy shit, that was awesome. She just came up with all that on the fly. The cerulean looks furious, and another troll runs onto the stage to try to get the crowd under control. They're all chanting, "Mask! Mask! Mask! Mask!" Chixie runs back off stage, chucking both the mask and the microphone back where she found them. Is there a version of Phantom of the Opera with rap battles? If not, why not? I mean, get Lin-Manuel Miranda to remake Phantom of the Opera, and there will be. In fact, yes, let's do that. Let's someone like get the Hamilton guys to do to remake Phantom of the Opera. This sounds like a brilliant idea. I know that face. If you've watched Steven the Universe, you know that face very well. That's the I just called Yellow Diamond a clod right to her face. That's that face right there. She grabs you and you run all the way back out the alley where you met, letting the door close behind you. Guess you're done with that club. Chixie's eyes are round and shell-shocked. I just did that. Yeah, she really did. I just told a bunch of high bloods to eat my bulge. You don't know what a bulge is, but yep. Fuck, they liked me, didn't they? They were cheering for me. You say yeah, you're pretty sure they were. Holy shit, I'm going to be cold? Probably. Did you hear all that stuff I said? You can't just say stuff like that. You reminded her that she was wearing the mask when she did it. Oh, right. Nobody will know who I am. I'm safe. Oh, but that means nobody will know it was me. You aren't quite following. I'm not going to get any credit at all. God, why does everything in my life have to be so metaphorically resonant? Oh, girl, you feel that. You definitely know what that's like. No, you don't. Confidence plus 35. And that was pretty dope. Both of you jump up about a foot in the air. A low blood in a hoodie and a pair of sunglasses slouches against the brick besides the back door. Either you are seriously impaired today or he is seriously good at sneaking. Who the hell is this guy? You got any stuff online? He asks Chixie. She gapes at him. But I was wearing a mask. How did you know? Well, you're standing right outside the door and you're wearing the same clothes you did on stage, so... Oh, right. Clever of you. Don't worry about it. Plausible deniability, right? Catch you later. He slinks off, one hand raised in the casual cool guy farewell. See, you tell Chixie? Some people will figure out who you are. Possibly just randos outside clubs, but still, she can do this. She can make her dreams come true. You're totally right. I so can. I guess all hope isn't lost. At least not until another insurmountable obstacle comes along. Thanks for, well, everything. I would never have gone out there if not for you. She hesitates for a few seconds, then goes in for a slightly damp hug. Sorry, stage lights and terror. You make me sweat. Aww. Aw, diamond shit. Oh. Oh, that was great. Overall, this is probably, like, the best volume, like, just in terms of, like, everything. Because, like, everything along both routes in this volume have just been fucking fantastic. I love this. We still gotta do that one failure route, though. Let's just... I ship it. Oh, yeah, and now we're wearing our dress, our new dress that we just picked up. Yeah, Chixie is great. And this is probably like the hardest one to pick, like the best troll too. Hang on, let's back it up and do the other round one. The only negative is Zebra. That is true. The one negative was Zebra. But like all great obstacles, Zebra has been conquered. That sucks. Where's the bar? Chixie looks up at you like she's only just remembering she's a physical body and not simply an amorphous blob of pure sadness. There's a cluster of bottles on a nearby amp. God, more Faygo? Of all the brands that could cross galaxies, of course it had to be Faygo. Chixie grabs what looks like a liquor bottle. And it's time to pull out my prop. So, last week, after I mentioned it, a bunch of people were like messaging me, telling me that they had never seen Faygo in their life. So I just wanted to kind of like prove that this shit exists. because yeah, this is everywhere where I live, and it's just like a thing that we have. Yes, you were about to see Faygo. Well, you've already have seen Faygo. So like Faygo is like mostly famous for like the fruit flavored stuff. So like they got the orange drink. This is like a blue raspberry flavor. I got a variety because I'll drink all this eventually. This will take a long time to get through this because I don't drink soda all that often. So yeah, like the orange Faygo is a classic. Berry flavor. Like, I knew a guy in college who was, like, an actual juggalo. Like, just, like he really was a juggalo, you know? Like, you know, he loved ICP, he drank Faygo, and, like, this was the shit he drank constantly. Like, I don't think I ever hung out with him, and he didn't have a bottle of this shit near him somewhere. So those are the fruit-flavored ones. You probably remember this one. Red Pop. This is the kind of Faygo that Iridan drank in that one moment in Homestuck. Yeah, I can actually just bring that up real quick, can't I? Let's see. Iridan drink Wicked Elixir. Whoop, where were we? There. Iridan slam a Faygo. I gotta change this. Yeah, so like, yeah, so yeah, this is the exact stuff from the famous moment in Homestuck. Where's my mouse? Yeah, blah. What? It's just soda. Not great, but it's not bad either. What's the big deal? You all need to settle down. They do have some normal flavors of Faygo, like just normal cola pop. You know, it's Coke, Faygo style root beer. But the one, I'm actually going to crack open one of these because when I went to the store to pick up this ensemble to show you, there was one. Whoops, what did I do? Shit. Cancel. Okay. God, more Faygo. There was one flavor I saw at the store. It's like I picked up all those just to like show you and prove that Faygo is a thing that exists. But I saw something that just had me. So, like, I saw one that I had to buy just because I was grimly curious. Cotton candy flavored Faygo. So yeah, I saw this when I was picking up the stuff at the store, and it was like, I I gotta see what the fuck this shit is. So we are cracking open this wicked elixir. And I say it's like I picked the perfect time for that to pull this stuff out too. What would Trickster? Yeah, this is the Trickster Gamzee flavor of Faygo, basically. So, and this is actually kind of perfect because, you know, Chixie is drinking in misery, and I will be drinking along with her this cotton candy flavored soda. Minda, king of putting weird shit in his mouth that still happens to be edible, is at it again. Yes, indeed I am. So let's just do this, I guess. Okay. It's like, like the cotton candy comes along just like really as an aftertaste. It's kind of bizarre. Like at first it just tastes like sweet soda, like just kind of sugary soda. But then like the longer you let it sit, it just really starts to taste like cotton candy. It's a little bizarre. Alright, well, this is gonna do... I need some water now. Ugh. So yeah, cotton candy flavored soda. It's a thing. It's out there. You can purchase this yourself somewhere, probably. Oh god, more Faygo. Of all the brands that could cross galaxies, of course it had to be Faygo. Chixie grabs what looks like a liquor bottle. Right here. Come on. Not even my vent shitter is enough for this. Call it candy floss. Back in the dressing room, Chixie upends several suitcases onto the floor, mixing her stuff with other performers. Her give a shit to meter is down in the red, apparently. She flops down on the pile she's made. Oh, she made a feels pile. She flops down on the pile she's made and takes a huge gulp out of the bottle. Chat, it's like, this is a thing you can purchase yourself. No, I don't think I will. Very wise, chat. Very wise. I say as I continue to drink it. What the fuck is wrong with me? Wow. Have some. It's awful. Way ahead of you. Encouraging. And it looks like she's got the red pop too. Come on, it's gross, but it won't kill you. You wish people would stop promising you that? So far it's been true, but you still don't trust it. She takes another drink and hiccups, and holds the bottle out for you. Great. Peer pressure. Lying on the pile of sweaters with a distraught vocalist and getting wasted is exactly what you wanted to do with your evening. I mean, it doesn't sound like a bad evening, to be completely honest. Chixie gives the bottle a shake. Oh well, you sucked smoke out of a bug's ass and you're still here? You drop down on the sweaters beside her. Chixie's dramatic, but you are disappointed to discover that she was not being dramatic about this. It is awful. Right? Have some more. Oh, I never did fix my stream. Hang on one second. Quickly. Yeah. There we go. You don't need to see the background of my desktop. Right? Right? It's horrible. Have some more. Okay. You do. Ah, that's so bad. Chixie is getting a lot tipsier than you. She's drinking faster and she's smaller than you are. Not that you know shit about troll physiology. Come on, let's commiserate. It's hard, you know? You nod, boy do you know. The music business, I mean. Especially when you're starting out. You have to be visible, but you also can't look like you're showing off. You have to pretend you don't like the attention or fame, even if you do. But sometimes you have to pretend you do like it, even if you don't. If you're a lowblood, you have to watch everything you do all the time. Excuse me. Ugh. Another thing, drinking a soda on stream is a terrible idea. Fortunately, I'm mostly doing it for shtick. If you're a high blood, you can do anything, and everybody thinks it's awesome, no matter what. Show business sucks. You want to mention that she's the one who decided to go into it in the first place, but that would be unkind. Nobody here seems to have a job, or go to school either. They all just have intensely obsessive hobbies, like painting or music or meat. Instead, you tell her that you're sure she'll write more songs. Sure, and they'll just steal those too. Oh, Jesus Christ. Now I actually am drinking this like it's alcohol. Jesus Christ. Jegus. You tell her that you're, sure that's not true. Shh. Chixie attempts to put a finger up to your lips, but gets it half up your nose instead. Shh. Complaining time, not helpful advice time. Oh, dang. You can definitely get behind that. Because you've got some complaints. Take another swig and it burns all the way down. You tell Chixie all about crash landing on this strange alien planet, and broken limbs, and hard times, and bad wardrobe choices. You skirt around all the amazing friends you made, though. You don't want her to experience friend envy. Halfway through your harrowing story, you hear something. Take the Faygo away. No, nobody has a job or goes to school, just hobbies. Where is this planet? Get me a ship. It's like, I'm not sure. Do you really want that trade-off, chat? It's like, you don't have to go to school or work, and you can do whatever hobby you like. But there's a high risk that you'll be killed at any moment for, pissing off somebody of a higher station than you. So that's that. Zzz, zzz, zzz. Chixie is passed out, drooling on your dress. Better than puking. Do drones puke? I believe they do. Pretty sure we saw that happen at some point. Oh well. This isn't a vow of undying friendship, but it's not friendly? Victory? Victory? I mean... this is not the worst ending. This is probably about the best failure ending we've had, to be honest. And when you grow up, you get conscripted into a conquering army, then you're guaranteed to die. So that was that route. That was fun. We got to we had like a good ending, really bad. We had a really good ending, a really bad ending, and this ending, which I kind of like, to be honest. I mean, this is a good place for a friendship to start. It's like you were there for her in her time of need. You were a shoulder to cry on. It's like there are worse ways to be friends than to just be there for someone when their life goes down the toilet. Now I really gotta wash the taste of Faygo out of my mouth. Ugh. And now I have a bunch of Faygo for the real reason why the thing that I thought would trigger the Faygo, to be honest, was I was waiting for us to eventually have a purple blood route, because eventually we gotta meet one, right? I mean, eventually. And so my thought was that okay, if there is a purple blood we're trying to befriend, then I'll pull out the Faygo and it'll be really funny. But then they pulled out the Faygo in-game and got drunk off their ass on it, which was kind of even better. I mean, this bit turned out way better than I possibly could have hoped. So that was fun. We still need to see Chixie's sign. What is Chixie's sign? Problem, you puke, Faygo. I'm not gonna puke. It's not that bad. It's just a drink. Okay, so she is Tora. Tora, sign of the transient. She is associated with Prospit and Mind. So that's nice. So yeah, that was an excellent Friendsim all around. Like, this is probably here. I'm gonna like, let's go back to the character select screen for a second, because I think this might be like one of the more difficult best troll decisions we've had in a while. Because like let's see, like our data is the best troll here, but that's just my, you know, Cobalt Blood bias. I am aware, but it is still what I'm going with. Irissa was very funny. Volume 3 was another good toss-up, where you had the two girls. Although, like, Skyla was overall more entertaining, I think. This one, I don't even know how to rate Volume 4, like, who was the best troll here, because they were just so completely different, and both really funny in their own ways. This one, not even contest. Polypa, best troll. Again, this was another good one. You know, we had a good set of entertaining trolls here. Very good set of entertaining trolls here. Actually, like this one, Troll Jasper actually won out over the artist, I think, although the artist was pretty fun too. And now we have Volume 8 of Stress's Song and Otherwise, which had two beautiful little cinnamon roll trolls who are all both marvelous and lovely, and both deserve all the happiness in the world. So that is where we are ending this Friendsim for the evening. We will be back in a couple weeks with Volume 9. Until then, I'll be watching Adventure Time a little bit, finally. Like, yeah, come to think of it, I've watched exactly one episode of Adventure Time since the last stream, because Steven Universe came in and kind of took over my blog for a while, as it is wont to do. So yeah, we will be back with Volume 9 in a couple weeks. So I'll see you then. Bye-bye. See ya. And yeah, I only recommend this shit if you're like the morbidly curious taste tester like I am. So the date for Volume 9, well, it's like they always come out on a Friday, so like the date would be So like the date would be August 3rd. Yeah, but yeah, that's like they've been coming out every 2 weeks like clockwork. So Friday, 2 weeks from now, August 3rd. That's when the next Friendsim will be. Okay, so anyway, and as I was saying, this stuff, it's weird. Like, if you're like the morbidly curious taste tester that I am, maybe buy it. Otherwise, just get real soda. Well, yeah, it's weird. Anyway, bye-bye.